Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is the 2023 recap here as we're stepping in from 2023 into 2024, the year. I've decided that it's all about going forward. Forward with a lot of things I'm not going to get into too much at this time. I'm not disclosing personal information on this channel. However, moving forward in all aspects of this life that I've been given, specifically here with you guys. I just kind of want to recap how the year started, and then we can get into some of the other things that are going on, like what this world is and sort of what I'm doing for next year. But the first thing is that I would just want to say I thank you, anybody who's watching these videos, for just coming and starting out with me, as this video, in most videos, just started out just in May, like May and June, were the beginning of this journey for me here in this this space in this YouTube channel where I didn't do much. This was sort of all new. This is just a dream that I once had that I can now make a reality, to be able to just play video games and hang out on the internet with anybody I find. And it started out in May, where I first streamed. I was just playing Shell Shock Live on the internet. I was just playing games. I was just having fun. Just trying to do the same thing I would have normally done, but capture it so that I could share it with other people. And it turned into more for me already, even though I've just technically started still compared to some of the other people who are in this space. And it's become a dream and a goal for me to want to be able not just to have a space to make videos and create content, but to be able to want to have conversations with people and to be able to have a safe space for people to just be human. Like, it's so almost impossible to do that nowadays, that a lot of the time you're no longer allowed to just be you. So that's just what I want. I want to thank you for allowing me to be able to be in the space, to be able to jump in and just be me, and I can be able to stand in the gap for other people to just be them. So that's I'm so grateful for that, and being able to find those opportunities. Um, I started streaming in May of 23, like I said. I posted my first video sometime in June, early June. It was like the 8th or so, but I couldn't render it. It never rendered. I didn't have the quote qualifications for such an event, so it sits there, and it just reminds me of the day I decided this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to just do something more than just play games on my own and just hide in the background waiting for something to happen. But I wanted to find spaces for other people. And with that, I got to this place where I could just be me, right? I could just be me in a space where other people can just be them, and that's all I want. And that's kind of all I've ever wanted, is to find a space for people to just be people around me, where they don't feel like they have to be somebody different, but they could just express who they are. And this sort of gives me a platform to try and be able to do that without necessarily having to know everything that you have to go through in order to make it through another day, type of thing. Which is just very great. It's a monument. Neat. Anyways. But yeah, that was the first video was uploaded, and then my first actual video that went live was kind of just a joke. I was just playing Minecraft, and that was just the goal, was just to play a game. I didn't have much ideas or goals for a community as much as it was just I want to try something. I've got things I wrote down and I can't even read it already. Yeah, I just sort of went through my video list. First video was Minecraft Bedrock, the series that I played with some of my family and my friends that are close by, and I was just like, hey, this is what I'm gonna record. If you want to jump in, you can hang out and you can play the game. I'm just playing the game. I'm not even focusing on recording content or being the, hey, what's going on? I'm not like it's not. My goal was just to play the games with them and be able to put it on the internet. And I did that, and I uploaded, I think, about 37 videos of that before something sort of shifted in the way I just played the channel. I was so focused on those videos being with other people and being like a survival Minecraft that I kind of lost interest in it. I was always trying to build some other farm, and the bedrock limits for me were always so difficult to figure out because I was so busy watching people play Java Minecraft, and I was like, this looks fun, but I can't build that because the limits don't allow me to do that, or this is fun and I can't do that. So I just kind of got tired of playing it, and I ended up trying to find something different and being on a PC playing Bedrock. While I was just like, I'll just play modded Minecraft and just see what happens. But I mean, I tried that. I ended up getting yeah, I played some other servers and Hypixel Bingo. If you watched that back in July, I played that. I played a couple of regular Iron Man Brovile things, and I was like, this just wasn't me anymore. I played it for a bit back when I was back when it kind of came out, close to that, but I haven't played much with it since, and it's been kind of hard to get into. It requires a lot more time and energy than I was willing to put into one game that was so convoluted in having to learn it that I didn't know if that was an investment I was willing to make, and so I just never did make that investment. I never tried it for longer periods of time, and that's just kind of the way that happened. So that's the way I just like it wasn't me. It wasn't something I wanted to do. And so I just kind of left it alone. I ended up stopping that series, and then following that, I did actually end up making the first modded Minecraft video. It was the Mystical Block series, where the goal was to use essences like the Inferium from Mystical Agriculture to get all your resources and be able to move from yeah, to be able to move from the essence in order to get the the zirconium stuff and like the draconic chest or whatever that let you duplicate your items. And that was the whole goal was to be able to get the infinity chest or whatever it was called, and that was fun. I enjoyed making the modded content. That I sort of just kind of started focusing on that. I made that. I went into the volcano block, and then the volcano block series, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed learning a bit more on the automation side of things, and I was always so used to just hard grinding for specific things, and I was like, I want to automate it, but I didn't want to take the time to automate it, so I just kind of didn't. I just ignored it and said, nah, we'll just push through it, it'll be fine. So I did more of the automation, and I learned more on how the mechanism machines worked, really, is what I did there. Because you got the reactors and all of the big machinery blocks, and that was really cool. I did enjoy that. And then going from that into the next series, which would be the Universe IO series, it was nothing like the volcano block one. It felt so weird. It felt awkward to try and play, and I didn't really enjoy it. And so I tried pushing through it, and it got worse. And then all of a sudden, my video I was recording, I was in a time crunch trying to finish, and I didn't record my audio. And I just got mad. I got upset. I was so done with that series that I just kind of quit. I took a month off and just tried to figure out what I wanted to do, figure out how I wanted to do it, how I wanted to Like, if I even wanted to keep recording, everybody's like, you're recording and you're doing great. I'm like, I haven't uploaded a video in a month and a half. I wasn't enjoying it. I just kind of got tired of trying it, and it came down to the fact that it just was a bad series for me. It wasn't something I enjoyed playing, because it wasn't like the normal Skyblocks that I had been playing, and it wasn't something that I could sort of jump in and try and figure out or create my own. It was always set, there was always something I had to figure out, and it just wasn't the series for me. And instead of just quitting the series and moving on to something better, I forced myself through it, and I ended up just disliking a lot of what I did. And then with that, I also ended up having like a full-time job again. I got stuck without a job for a while, which is why I was recording so much. And I was trying to upload every day, trying not to lose my mind, and I'm doing all of this, and all of a sudden I was just like, something had to go. And instead of it being the changing of my schedule at the time, it was just the way I was doing everything, and just said, it's not worth it. Which was not true. This is definitely one of the things I enjoy most to be able to do all the time, but I just was so out of it that I didn't take the mindset, and I didn't focus on the making sure that the focus wasn't on the game, but just enjoying it and knowing that I wasn't doing it necessarily for me, but for the community that I wanted to have. So I ended up taking time, and I sort of took, it's like 6 months getting used to the new work location and everything, and all of a sudden I was like, I wanted to record, but I didn't know what to record. And I looked at the stuff, I was like, I don't want to play this mod pack. The Universe.io mod pack wasn't for me. I didn't enjoy it. What is it that I did want to do? What did I want to try? and based off of what was the goal for me in all of this, what did I want? And I found was the Project Sacrifice. I was looking through some of the mod packs, and I seen that, and I was like, this didn't seem too difficult. It didn't seem really complicated to try and play. It's just more of a laid-back type of thing, something a bit different, but not too different, that I was trying to figure out how to learn a whole different, a completely different mod at the moment. I've been used to seeing the blood magic stuff for a while, so that was just kind of normal. I was just like, I can just play this, and I enjoyed it. It gave me my enthusiasm for the modded Minecraft stuff, and I felt like that was a good choice, being able to just play that mod pack instead and getting into some of the things with that. So that was probably one of the better decisions I'd made in a while. And I just finished the mod pack just Wednesday or so last week. And I recorded everything and put the video out, and I felt almost assuring that was the goal. The goal wasn't to dislike doing something, but to be able to have fun finishing the packs and doing that. And so it was very cool, and I was sort of trying to figure out how I wanted to move into this, and I was just like, just record and let's recap what we are learning this year. And so with that, I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to start a new thing. I didn't know if I wanted to jump into some new type of mod pack and just go in with that, or what I wanted to do. And I sort of came up with this idea after looking through a lot of things, to be like, what if I, instead of trying to find something somebody else did, what if I found a mod set that I could enjoy that felt vanilla Minecraft? I wanted to play more vanilla, but I didn't want it to be... I wanted to play vanilla Minecraft, but I didn't want it to be what's it called? I didn't just want it to be vanilla and think that I had to figure everything out, but I wanted to have sort of customizations and being able to choose the kind of things I wanted to create my own adventure. That's exactly what Minecraft is kind of built for, is being able to choose how you wanted to play the game. So I just was looking through a bunch of stuff. I was like, I wanted to create a really big mod pack, put all these mods in. I was like, no, that's not vanilla. So I kind of just found some simple things And that's sort of where I wanted to push into 2024, is creating the recap, with this video being the first in a new series for the world we're going to call Aftershock. Very original, I know, but I didn't know what to call it. And it's just going to be creating a vanilla world, which is what this is. This is the first episode, if I didn't say that, of the new world where we are just playing essentially vanilla Minecraft. The only two things I have installed on here would be the Optifine, which is kind of vanilla. It just helps keep everything else. It removes my nether fog, which I couldn't see in the nether. It was very annoying. And then as you might have caught it, the inventory pets that are over here. But these are the only other things, because I just was like, this seems cool. I've seen this mod before. Excuse me. I just wanted to try it out. So we're trying the inventory of pets mod out. But the whole thing of this is that I can jump in and decide, well, I want to add this. Well, I want to add mechanism, or I want to add thermal, or I want to add this, or I want to add maybe new biomes, or I've got a better computer so I can add crazy chaos dragon mob fights of doom or something, whatever, I don't know. But it's all about knowing that I can choose the way this adventure goes without having to feel like I've locked it to a specific set of mods and I can only use that. But I can just kind of jump in and do whatever I wanted, which is kind of exactly what I think this is supposed to be for me in the moment. So that's just the goal here, is just to keep playing. I turned up the Thorn Ray. But yeah, that's the goal here, is to be able just to play the game and move into play the game and move into some new things. I might bring back another straight vanilla series with other people. They might just join this. I don't know. I didn't know if I wanted to do another Bedrock thing with some of the people I know, or if I wanted to create Minecraft server and just let maybe you guys jump in if you want in. I didn't know the end goal, but I want to find a way to get other people into the game with me. I always I enjoyed the idea of being able to play this game with others, because that's sort of what brings more life into it, instead of me running around trying to play Minecraft and create just a build, but have a community to talk to. And sort of the goal is to just be us together, and I enjoyed that thought process. I kind of like thinking, because that's the whole goal, like I said, is to create a community, and I can't create communities by just playing on my own, which isn't necessarily true. You guys are watching, you're hanging out, so this is our community, but that's also not just the only community that you would need. Is I want to be able to find a way for people to talk about who they are and what they're doing, and I want to get to know people for who people are, and just talking through a chat works. But even then, I don't stream enough compared to what I want to. Changing work schedules, I'm starting classes for something. Ouch. I'm starting ministry classes later next month, so I'm studying for that, and I got a lot of time that I'm getting ready to use, so I've got to find a set schedule for you guys to stream with, to be able to hang out. I've got some new setups and stuff, so I've got better, I got more space on my desk here. I've got more space on my vocals. I can bring my mic up or down more, so I'm not bumping everything up just to try and hear me, which is really cool. I've really enjoyed a lot of the basics with this. The years has all been a good start, but now it's time to move forward. Like I said, the goal is to go forward. We're gonna see what we can get into. We're gonna keep playing in this world, I might just start recording episodes and just kind of see what I enjoy doing. But that's gonna be where I end this 23 recap. Thank you for joining me, for stepping out onto the water and trying something new. If the boat sinks, that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Sometimes the boat has to sink to learn how you can improve. So thanks for joining, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you in 2024. Goodbye.